You ever thought about healing but weren't sure where to start? That's what this series is for. Hi, I'm Og, and welcome to Healer University. If you're ready to just jump straight into it, feel free to just go ahead and jump straight to the next episode. This is just kind of like an orientation, just my little yap sesh. So what is this series? Well, it's going to be kind of like a hand-holding healer series, focused on understanding the role and how to play it better initially, not necessarily playing perfectly. And we're going to try to use as many real gameplay examples as much as possible, not a whole lot of theory dumping. There's enough people that cover theory crafting, so I'll leave that to the professionals. I guess it probably makes sense for me to explain who I am. I'm certainly not a 1% healer. I'm not in a top-end guild. I'm really just a casual Mythic Raider and a Mythic Plus healer. Probably just like a lot of you guys, just a little bit farther down the road. So who am I to even have the credentials to write a guide? I'm not here because I'm one of the best healers in the game. I'm here because I've been confused before. I've wiped groups, just out of trial and error. I've searched for answers that weren't all in one place, and I had to learn things the hard way. My credential is that I remember what it felt like when I didn't know anything, that I remember what it was like to be overwhelmed. I remember what guides had assumed I already understood. I'm not teaching this from a top-end perspective. I'm trying to teach it from the beginning, so somebody who's never done the role before could literally just jump into it and go, one series to the next, and eventually get the whole picture. When I was learning to heal, it's not like there was a lack of information. There's phenomenal content creators out there that have done great work, but it was like one video for a UI, another video to go through all the dungeon mechanics and all the trash mechanics, then you had to go to the Wowhead page, and then you have your class discords, and it's the setting up platers, setting up Dander's frames, cell, the key bindings, macros, all that stuff, man. Like, you have to jump around all over the place before you can get the whole picture. It's like taking one piece of a puzzle and jumping from one person to the next, and you're playing this little scavenger hunt till you can get the whole thing put together. So this is really just about me putting those puzzle pieces together for you guys in one place in a clear order with real examples, so you don't have to go through that process of jumping around everywhere trying to put the picture together. I'm not here because I figured it out instantly. I'm here because I had to assemble the puzzle piece by piece. Without going over every session that we're gonna do, I'll give you just a couple of examples just so you have an idea about the kind of things that we'll cover. We'll talk about mindset and attitude, how to properly design and lay out your UI and how to set up your add-ons, keybinds and controls. We'll do probably a short series about each individual dungeon and the mechanics and the healing checks in each of them. We'll talk about how to read that damage and what your responsibility and your healing priority is. We'll talk about raid and how raid's different, how to play around bad groups, and how to review your own healing, how to review your logs, and how to review other people's logs to use that information to improve yourself. Without taking up too much more of your time, if you've made it this far, I appreciate it, and I can't wait to get started.